Good afternoon, everyone. It is now Setting the Ball with Coach Waite. Again, sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba 33 of Longview. How are you doing this afternoon, Coach Waite?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. I'm sure you're doing real good after last night's game.
Yes, definitely.
So that win over Longview was a pretty big one for us. That puts us pretty solid in first place in district, right?
Yes. Well, right now we're undefeated, 8-0.
Beautiful.
That was starting our second round. The next closest teams is probably White House at this point. They beat Texas High at White House.
Okay.
3-0 last night. So.
Oh, wow.
So they got So we got to prepare for next Friday for sure.
That is one thing about our district. I would say that we probably have many good teams in this district.
We do.
Amazing that.
Yes. Good competition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, that being said, our next game is Friday against Tyler, right?
Yes.
Tyler. How does that game look for us?
Well, I think it'll be a good game for us to make sure our focus is in check.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Because that's one thing I do notice, like our Ladycats are amazing. They do very well in most of these games. But I love it. The second they start to falter, you let them have not a single bit of rope to go by. You're like, no, you ladies are going to pay attention and do good here.
Well, thank you. I would think they would probably thank you later, too. But, yeah.
So is that something, like when you played volleyball back in the day, were you just as intense as a player as you were as a coach?
I'd say more intense as a player. You're born with some sort of competitiveness, and some people have it, some people don't. I think I had double dosage, so I think I've calmed down a lot as a coach. But
So being competitive, you take this off the court as well? To like family night playing Monopoly or something?
100%. That's the most competitive family I've ever been a part of. So
that doesn't matter.
Does not matter. No, it does not matter.
I think the old saying...
Don't let us play spoons, because it's bad.
It's a little physical violence?
It's very physical. We have to
Wow.
put it on the other side of the house. It's very hilarious.
Yeah, my family used to say, if you're not willing to lose your friends over Uno, you're not playing Uno correctly.
Exactly. 100%.
So, the rest of district, you said you're on the back half of district here. Where do you see us finishing district?
Well, I totally see us finishing top dog.
Top dog.
That is us. You never know what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what other teams are preparing.
Absolutely.
We just got to make sure that we are on it 100%.
Now, we've gone through a good chunk of the year right here. You've got to, you spend a lot of time with these athletes. Mm-hmm. Is there one of your volleyball players that has just been shocking you this year, as made a lot of growth, becoming really good, and surprising you with their play?
Yes. I mean, personally, all of them have grown so much, and we have 14 on our team, and you take it to heart. You see how much growth they've improved, and they're young. Well, there's definitely one. She's a freshman, and she has just stepped into a huge role this year for us, and definitely have not let off. I've definitely pushed her gas pedal a lot. It's Kason Farrell. Mm-hmm. She's almost 6 foot. She might be 6 foot. I don't know, but she's a force at the net.
Oh,
and
yes.
then she can serve. She can play defense. And last night she had 18 kills, and she's just killing it. She's doing great. I know. I'm just very proud of her.
She's coming in as a freshman.
As a freshman.
So you get 3 more years.
I know.
Lucky you.
I know.
Wow.
She doesn't know it yet, but we're going to be best friends.
I've seen a few freshmen on the list here, and I was like, we have some incredible athletes coming up.
We got lots of athletes, and they're coming. They keep coming.
So how many freshmen are on there?
Right now we have 4, I believe. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's going to be awesome.
I know.
It's going to be fun.
Nothing makes me happier when I hear our fans in the back start chanting, "She's a freshman."
Oh my gosh, yes.
Really
brings
drives
a
that
smile,
point
yeah.
home. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just to let every single one of those schools in our district know, you got 3 more years of this girl, you better get ready.
Exactly.
Now, we have ourselves Western Days coming up here.
Yeah.
What are your plans for Western Days? You come partake in the festivities, or nah?
I will partake, because we're going to be on a little trailer at the parade.
Nice,
so
they got y'all float.
Yes, we got a float. We're going to be on there, probably in our boots and our volleyball shirts, so it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so you got your boots, you're going to be looking good on the float. Mm-hmm. What's your saying for your volleyball team?
You got to look good, feel good, and play good.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Always.
Oh.
She's mentioned that several times throughout the weeks, and I've heard it, and it's just stuck to me. I could just see the morale, the confidence that really boosts. Because, I mean...
You got to have swag.
Y'all look stunning out there, no matter what.
Oh,
I mean,
Thank you.
all the way from the top to down. So
Thank you. Thank you.
The only problem I'd have with that was the look good part because, oh my goodness, it's, how can you make this look any better, So,
that's why you're announcing.
That's why I'm announcing. I'm the face behind it all. I don't have to do anything with showing my face.
That's so funny.
And I grow the big beard to hide it, so it kind of helps. Now, if you were looking ahead at your schedule,
Okay.
would you say it was Texas High or White House that is going to be the toughest game for y'all?
Oh my goodness. That's a hard thing to choose because T-High, they always got athletes. I think they have more fierce hitters.
Oh, yeah.
But I think White House has height, and I think, they've had injuries at the beginning of their season. Well, they haven't been a whole team yet. So now that they're all coming back, it's a whole different team. So that's a toss-up. So you never know.
That is what seems crazy. You get the athletes coming back off injury. It kind of does.
It motivates you or win or lose.
Makes each game very, very different.
Yes.
So we now have our first place district team sitting on top. What would you say they need to improve to make themselves stay on top? What is the one thing they need to improve?
100% mentality. I think the girls know they have it. I think physically they're there. It's just a mindset. When you play teams, you beat them 25-10, 25-5. It's so easy to get cocky, or it's so easy to go downplay to a different level. So we've just been trying to tell them, your mentality is everything. The way you go into a game, your reactions are going to be different. So it's just, you have to be in it before you're even in the game.
Yes.
So you got to make sure your mind's right.
Because that's, again, one thing I said I did love seeing is even though we're up like 20-5 and they get a few points, you call that timeout, you get them over there and say, hey, let's shape up. We're better than this.
Yes.
And that's one thing, again, I love about our Hallsville coaches. It's
good.
Never good enough. We can always do better.
Always.
And that's one thing I most definitely appreciate about every single one of our volleyball coaches. I see them all getting on them girls. It's great.
Good.
Now, we have ourselves one more question for you here. One more question.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Who would you say is your volleyball MVP this year?
My volleyball MVP?
Yes.
Wow.
Halfway through the season.
Halfway through the season. They're all so good, so talented. It's really hard to tell. I think, honestly, our MVP is probably our manager right now, Haley Keenan.
There you go.
She is back. She's the coach behind the scenes in the locker room. She motivates them. She's got the camera. She's great. She's an all-star.
How many years has she been your manager?
She moved here when she was a freshman, so I think she's junior now. So 3 years.
That's amazing. I know she's over there working every single week.
2 years. 2 years.
I tell you what, to one person to give props to like that, to pick the manager who's behind the scenes,
Yeah.
good job.
Thank you.
Like I said,
she's phenomenal.
our volleyball team's amazing. Our coaches are amazing. We appreciate you being here with us today, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank
Ladycat.
you.